your Venus, I'm your fire, your desire. Ha, ha. Hi everybody, it's Venus and I'm 12 years old, and today I'm going to talk about my romantic relationship. People think that, kids don't have they're stupid, but I think I know I'm very mature for my age. Don't worry guys, and recently I've been broadcasting live on Instagram and just talk to you guys. By the way, my Instagram is @VenusAngelic. If you want to see this broadcast, then just follow me, and whenever I do a live stream, then you'll know. On that live stream, a lot of people think that I'm like 12 years old or like a kid. But people used to think 5 years ago, but I mean then 5 years ago I was 15. So at that time it was quite understandable, but now that I'm 20 and people still think that I'm like 12, 13, that's just kind of weird. Just because I'm gonna make, a video about relationship, love, and dating. Yeah, don't worry guys, I'm 20, I'm legal. Oh gosh, this sounds so weird, I just wanna punch myself. Oh, no. Ugh. So as you know, and Maneki just sent me a message on Instagram. He sent me a video of a hamster on Instagram. It's cute. Okay, back to topic. This is not what I wanted to talk about today. Alright, you've seen Maneki in my videos before, right?
Truth or dare?
True!
あれ幼い頃からやりたかった仕事、女の子と遊ぶ仕事。It's Joe.
Making slime candy. Playing games. あ、もこ。
モコって何？
もこ。鼻から。
あー。
General, just being silly and having fun.
Yeah.
Yes, that is Maneki or just Mana, and we are boyfriend and girlfriend actually. We're married, but we just call each other boyfriend and girlfriend instead of husband and wife, because if we call each other husband and wife, then people, especially old ladies, are gonna be like, and you have kids. Look guys and old ladies, there's something you need to understand. First you make bunny and then you make kids. Not first make the kid and then fuck, where's the money? Back to topic. So we pretty much look the same age. But when people found out that we're actually 6 years apart. 6 years. I don't know why, but like you guys thought it was such a big deal. And then I started to get questions like, how do you manage the age gap? Oh my god, you're like 6 years apart. Is he like okay? Like how do you manage the age gap? Isn't he too old for her? I mean, 6 years. Yeah, so that's why I decided to make a video on relationships and age gaps. So this makes for episode number 1 of Love Talk with the goddess of love, Venus. No, actually my name is Venus because I'm a razor. Yeah, I know. Where to draw the line when it comes to age. So for starters, I am 20 years old and Mana is 26 years old. I feel like that some people have a bad view when there is an age gap involved in the relationship. That is why today I wanted to make a video talking about where to draw the line when it comes to age in a relationship. And please, if you think I'm wrong at some point, then I hope that you comment below and tell me your opinion. I think that a lot of people need to realize that everybody is different and individual, and that's a great thing. Now, a 6-year age gap like with me and my boyfriend is huge for other people. You might prefer someone who's exactly the same age as you are. But I don't mean like a 15 and a 20-year-old. No. Because like when you're 15, you're not fully developed yet. Your mind is still growing. You're not an adult, and you're going to school. So 5 years apart or just 1 year apart, 15-year-old and 16-year-old, it doesn't matter. I can tell you at that time you have to focus on your study. Your future depends on how well you do in school, and I think that relationships and all this lovey-dovey stuff really gets into the way. You know, you want to study, but someone else is always on your mind, or you get into a fight, but you have to study for the exam the next day, but instead you keep messaging. So you have, when you're still young, then you have to do the things that you have to do when you're still young, and keep the adult stuff for your adult life. Now at your school, even if other girls are dating and they're calling you stupid, or hey, don't you like anybody in your class, why don't you have a boyfriend, you're 16, oh my god. They're wasting their time putting you down and wasting their time committing to something that isn't gonna last long like it is in most cases. That is why I think you should keep grown-up stuff for the grown-up phase in your life, and when you're in school, do well in school, because your adult life will depend on how hard you study in school. And this is exactly why I'm not gonna apply the age gap talk, which is today's topic, on kids are still developing, you're growing, it's not time today. You might be thinking that you're missing out on youth, but if you're able to invest your time wisely during youth, then you won't miss out on adult life. Others might have to pay for their actions later in adult life. So I just want you to understand that I'm not talking about kids when I refer to an age gap of insert random number. Now I get the question how we get along with a 6-year age gap. And what I want to tell you is that there are different types of maturity. So there is one type of maturity that defines outer appearance. As time passes, naturally you're gonna change the way you look, and your looks are gonna become more mature. There is another type of maturity, and that is the maturity of your heart. And unlike physical maturity, which you can't change because time will pass, you can't stop time, there is the maturity of your heart, emotional maturity, which is based on your experiences, and you can actually grow emotional maturity by self-reflecting and making better decisions and learning from your mistakes. So that is why two people of different physical maturity, age, but same emotional maturity, heart, can be together. They just get along well, they just click. The point is, you can be in a functional relationship with someone who is way older than you because your personality and level of maturity match. Or on the other hand, a couple can be the same age, but your relationship is dysfunctional or unethical or both because one of you is an abusive jerk. Mic drop. Look, I'm only 20 years old. That's halfway 40. I props don't know shit, but feel free to comment your own opinion in the comment section below. Thank you for watching today, and see you soon in my next video. On to comment. Whoop. Today's video question is, if you could change your name into anything, what would it be? Your comment might be featured in my next video, if you're lucky. Bye bye boo!